Hey guys, Chad Dukes here from the Fukerton and 106.7 The Fan, clearly. I just wanted to give you a few thoughts about the Gina Carano-Chris Cyborg fight and women's MMA in general. To be honest with you, I thought it was a sideshow, freak show, and wasn't really all that entertaining. I thought that there was women's MMA for the same reason why there's divas in the WWE, because guys like seeing chicks fight, and I thought that's why the reason why Gina Carano was hyped as much as she was, because she was an attractive chick fighting. But I was wrong about that. I was mistaken. And I think that we're dealing with something here that transcends both mixed martial arts and women's athletics. I think we're dealing with something here that can actually help promote both. Women's sports are kind of a joke, outside like figure skating and tennis and track and field. And the reason is simple. It's because, and this is no slight to them, but women are not as physically big and strong and athletic and quick as a lot of male athletes are in some of the most popular sports like baseball and football and basketball. In mixed martial arts, they can be very effective. And if you doubt that, just look at this Chris Cyborg broad. I mean, she's unbelievable. And I've watched 3 or 4 of her fights now, and I'm always pretty awestruck by her strength and quickness and power. And her technique sometimes looks a little sloppy. Her takedowns didn't look that great against Carano, but wow, what a great fight. And what great energy. And what you're looking at here is, I think that somehow this women's MMA has the potential, this is my opinion, has the potential to not only promote mixed martial arts and women's mixed martial arts, but women's sports in general. I never watched the WNBA. I think it's a joke, but and I love basketball. But I love watching that fight last night. I like watching Carano fight. I like watching Cyborg fight. I got to be honest with you, I don't know much about the roster of women's MMA, but if they can put some interesting fights in between for those two before their rematch, I think you're going to have a really great groundswell. And you already have a women's fight headlining a big mixed martial arts card. So, to be honest, I think that the lightning in the bottle they had last Saturday night was that not only do you have a product that can promote women's MMA and promote MMA, but promote women's athletics and getting men to buy into women's athletics. And if you can do that, you're also going to draw in the women, because they're going to be interested in seeing the women fight. And so then you lose that tap-out, t-shirt, Jaeger shot doing mentality that a lot of people feel about MMA fans. So I think it has the potential to be something actually quite brilliant for Strikeforce and quite brilliant for MMA, and I think it will actually make guys like Dana White reevaluate their assessment of women's mixed martial arts as part of their cards. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. It'll be interesting to see how Strikeforce uses Fedor. That was a pretty good card the other night, but they needed 2 or 3 more fights on it. Very exciting time, and anything that draws new fans to the sport, I think, is a win.